A happy morning to all of you gathered here. Respected judges, fathers, sisters, and my dear friends. I'm here before you to speak on the topic, the role of the youth in shaping the future of the church. And here I go. The word youth, it reminds me about Pope Francis, who spoke on youth saying, youth are not only the future of the church, but they are the present heartbeat of the church. Let me illustrate it with an example, taking the image of a table tennis ball, which is small, lively, but full of energy. Yes, church is imperfect with the energy that is called youth. Let me begin saying who the youth is and what is their role in the church. Youth are full of energy, lively, energetic, and we see their role how should be. Youth are the missionary disciples of Christ. In the Old Testament, we see the life of young Samuel, who responded to God's call saying, here I am, your servant is listening. In the New Testament, we see the gospel coming to the young youth, that is disciples, who evangelized, who was called by God in order to evangelize the whole world. Now, to come to the present trend, youth are sitting back. They don't want to come and participate in the church activities. We see the young youth sitting on the corner of the church. The church seems not to be more attractive to them. Rather, the attractions of the world are so much influencing them. The youth of today are worried about their own personal struggles, their own personal problems. Rather, they don't have time to do it. Yes, at this juncture, Pope Francis comes up with the apostolic exhortation called Christus Vivit, which is called as Christ is alive. The very first article itself says Christ is alive, and he urges every youth to be alive. He encourages the young to come up with this zeal and enthusiasm, and spiritual accompaniment is given through this document. Now, dear friends, when we think of the future of the church or the vision of the church, let us see how we can encourage the young youth. Let us encourage the young youth with spiritual activeness. Make them spiritually active by participating in the church activities, liturgies, Bible classes, and so on. Encourage them to take part in the social fields, addressing the social evils of the world, taking care of the marginalized, the poor in the society. Let us also encourage them to take participation in the media activities, sharing the gospel through the reels and also then other methods of the modern world. Let us also give a listening ear to them to express themselves. When I think of the youth, I am reminded of our patron saint, St. Francis of Assisi, who renewed the church in his time being young. We also have the example of St. Therese of Lisieux, who inspired many young hearts towards Christ. And we also are familiar with Blessed Carlo Acutis, who shared the spirituality of Eucharist through social media platform. This is what we are in need of. The present church requests and urges us to have trust and responsibility in the young youth of today. Let us encourage the young youth to scroll their mobiles, not only endlessly thinking of the useless things, rather share the joy of Christ. Encourage the young people to exhibit their talents, to share the love of Christ. Let us encourage the young youth to build the body of Christ and the church. Thank you.